Hi Scrappin' Divas and Gents, it's Anna. I have a few new projects that I've been working on. I have a tag swap I did with my bestie and an ATC swap I did with my bestie. We're a little behind, so I'm going to do them all at once. They were due at different times, and they're both springtime. Okay, first, this is the tag, and this is the Tim Holtz tag die that I got. Oh my gosh, love it. Okay. So of course that's the the book frame that comes with it, and I lifted it up so it's the center part is adhered flat, but the actual book plate itself right here is lifted up. These right here are yellow roses and some green flowers that I got from Michael's when you buy their little bouquets, and I'd love to pop the tops off of them, so that's what I put here. Then these are some Easter sprays that were at Michael's. These are some recollection flowers that I had. They're like very old. And right here, this is recollections bling. And that's some binding, seam binding. And all I did was pull one of the strings and it squishes it up like that. And that right there is one of the Dollar Michael stamps that I used. I used my Crayola lead pencils and mineral spirits, and you know what, you don't have to buy the Prisma pencils, because I also have those, but I only bought the 12 because they're very, very expensive. So I was like, you know, let me go ahead and try the Crayola pencils and see how they work. Oh my gosh, I love them. They work no different. I've tried both pencils. It's no different as long as you're using the mineral spirits. Now, I don't know if I would want to trust using generic pencils. I always use the Crayola brand. So, and that's what it did. It was super cute. And this right here is off of some trim, and all I did was cut off a piece of it. And then in the back, those are the other two little characters that were in there, and I used also the pencils. I loved using it. It was a lot of fun. And then just a little flower, and then of course my little stamp showing that I made it. So that's her tag. This is her ATC. I had a blast making this. It was so fun. I love doing ATCs, as long as I don't have to do 10 of each. So that right there is a Prima flower. These right here, they look like eggs, and I thought how perfect it was, but it's the little recollections boxes, plastic boxes that have like little different types of embellies in them. Then right here, this is recollections roses. This is a stick pin I made right here. You could barely probably see it because it blends so well with the yellows. And then of course this is the recollections old school, or no, Prima old school little ribbon stuff. Actually what I did is I took the black lacing off of it and I replaced it with the white lacing. And then this right here is a chipboard frame, and then I used just a different type. Actually okay, I think I totally skipped a bunch. This right here is corrugating cardstock or corrugating chipboard, whatever. I bought from the expo, so they were automatically already pre-cut for the ATCs. So I painted it with green acrylic paint, and then I adhered everything on top of it. So this right here is a piece of paper. I adhered it to the frame, and then I put it onto the corrugating. Then I stuck chipboard in the back of the corrugating because the corrugating is really thin, so I had to layer the back of it. And this right here is for Michael's too. It came with a bunch of other bunnies and chickies, and that's what I used for that one. So this is her ATC card. And then this right here, Bona came up with this idea with the Rolodex. I bought the die. I was eyeballing this thing for about a year, and I was like, they never could think, what to do with it. So I totally love that Bona came up with this idea. It was such an awesome idea, and I literally did it in 1 hour. So this is also Prima. And you see it like this. I did it in 6 months. So it's January, February, March, April, May, June, and then you flip it around and then the other 6 months. So it's a calendar. This right here is a Stampin' Up! Punch that I ordered from Yoli Bean on YouTube. Hey Yoli! And and then this right here is just a recollections. I couldn't add, you can't get really too crazy on these ones, only because they'll get too thick. So here's February. I just added some lace and some mix match to the flowers. And then that's February. And these right here are the recollections resin little flowers. I've been hoarding those and I had to use them. Very heart-wrenching. Okay, and this is the new K & Company paper line. It's by, I believe, gosh, I think her name is Susan Wingett. And so she actually, this is her paper line, and these are her little tags, embellishments that came with it. And all I did was add the bling. So that's that one. And we all know this is Recollections Butterfly. This also is part of the Wingett, her little tags, and I just popped on, there we go, some of the little flat back pearls, the Recollections that come in the cute little jars. I just put those in the centers of the flowers. This is one of those shakers. It's also part of the line. It's one of her stickers, and it shakes, and you can get, it's glitter, it moves around. And these are also some old Recollections flowers. I don't know if they still have them. They probably do, but I've had them for like a very long time. And then here's June, and that's Recollection flowers. And then this is a resin flower, and then this is a Prima bauble that's in the middle. And then that's June. And this is July. This is also Prima. And then the Stampin' Up! Bird, I just add a bling. Prima bauble. This one right here just has a feather on it, and a little flower at the bottom. This right here is a piece of the trim that I bought from Frog Feathers at frogfeather.etsy.com. And she sells this beautiful, beautiful trim. All I did was add a bling in the middle. I'm sorry, not a bling, pearl. For September. And then that's October. November. December. And that, of course, that right there is Prima Marion Smith's, one of her little metal flowers. And that's some seam binding. And all I did was squish it up. I put glue gun and I just squished it up so it would give it that wrinkled look. And that's it. I didn't add anything right here, only because I'm afraid that when this closes, it's going to pop things off. So I guess I'm going to have to find something maybe that's low, that sits low and flat, so I can't pop a bunch of flowers on it. So I'm going to have to think of how to maybe finish that off. But this right here was really fun to do. So I strongly suggest you guys go get these. Or, I'm sorry, yeah, these index cards. It was only $3 at the Sizzix outlet. So if anybody knows where to get these cheaper, I had to go to Staples and it was $6. And I don't want to pay $6 just for this because I threw everything else out. I didn't need it. So if you do, please let me know. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!